What's up, y'all? I found something very important while researching and building pillar number two. There's a concept in psychology called the window of tolerance. It's the zone where you can handle stress, process emotions, and pretty much think clearly. When you're inside that window, you're good. Life throws something at you, you handle it. Someone says something sideways to you, you hold it together instead of losing it. Bad news comes your way, you process it without falling apart. But the second something pushes you outside that window, you snap. Either you gonna blow up, have anxiety, anger, panic attack, or can't think straight. Or you shut down, you become numb, completely disconnect, become depressed, and decide not to feel anything. But here's what most people don't realize. You're living with a window the size of a crack. It's very, very small. One word and you're triggered. One setback and your entire demeanor changes. One stressful day and you're completely dysregulated. But what if I told you that window can be expanded? What if you could build the capacity to handle more stress, more triggers, and more chaos accordingly without losing yourself in the process? That's what pillar two is about tonight. Nervous system regulation. Teaching your body to stay calm when life tries you because awareness showed you what's happening. Regulation gives you the power to stay steady while it's happening. But anyway, let's get deeper into it and chop it up about the situation because most people think their issue is mental. They think if they just have better thoughts, more faith, stronger willpower, they'll be fine. But that's not how this works. Your body runs the show, not your mind. That's what surprised me too while researching. Your body decides whether you're safe or if you're in danger. And if your body thinks you're in danger, it doesn't matter what your mind says. You're going into survival mode, whether you want to go into survival mode or not. Your heart starts racing, your chest gonna get tight, and your breathing gets shallow. Your thoughts start going in the wrong direction, like in zero point 0.0 seconds. Major red flag. And you're trying to talk yourself down, trying to think positive, trying to pray all of this away, but nothing seems to work because you're trying to fix a body problem with a mind solution. And here's what's actually happening. Your body feels something first. Maybe it's tension. Personally, for me, I get a feeling in my gut when things are about to go the wrong way. If I'm eating, I immediately lose my appetite. You can literally feel something about to take you over without your permission. That's when you know it's all bad. And then your mind starts to scramble to make an explanation for what you're feeling. Why am I anxious or upset? Generally, it's a lack of respect or somebody trying to call themselves being funny. And when it comes to me, I don't like being the butt of nobody joke. I used to be a very, very, very serious person, but I've learned to control me over everything because people are going to be who they going to be and they going to do what they going to do regardless. So my focus is keeping me under control so the situation doesn't get out of control. Learning to exercise self-control over emotions, that's mandatory nowadays. You got to have that in your arsenal. Stop letting outside things affect you internally and learn to take control. Your body is creating these feelings, but your mind is giving you a story over exaggerating. And you got to change your body, the way your body is feeling, in order to change the way your mind is feeling. You got to learn to calm down. You have to teach your body that it's safe, that there's no real threat. You're not in the jungle running from a lion. Nothing crazy is actually happening. Just chill. That's regulation. And it's not optional if you want to learn self mastery. Have you ever noticed on some days you can handle anything, and on other days, the smallest, most simplest thing seems to set you off? Same person, same life, same problems, different capacity. That's your window of tolerance shifting. Some days your window is wide. Why? Because you're rested, you're regulated, you're centered. Life throws you 10 different things and you handle all 10. On other days, your window is narrow. You didn't sleep well. You've been stressed all weeks. You under pressure, you running on fumes. And the first small thing someone says to you, a delay, a minor inconvenience, it sets you off because you're already on edge. It's not about the trigger. It's about the state of your nervous system. And that's what I'm trying to get through to y'all. When the trigger shows up, if your system is already maxed out and you're already overwhelmed and you're already in survival mode, you have zero capacity left for garbage and drama. But if your system is regulated and you've been using the tools that I've been speaking on to y'all and sharing, you can absorb the hit and learn to move in a different way. Because this level of clarity and mind control isn't just going to help you create, it's going to help protect your mind, your bag, and help you protect your freedom. This is why self-care isn't selfish. Rest isn't laziness. Protecting your peace isn't antisocial. You're not avoiding life. You're taking the time to build the necessary capacity to handle life. Some folks have this naturally, but those of us that don't, it's time we learn and time that we apply these things. Because when your window is wide, you can't be touched. When it's narrow, everything gonna rub you the wrong way. So how do you widen it? That's the question. You practice returning to calm over and over and over. That's the bottom line. Every time you get triggered and choose to regulate instead of flash out, crash out, and react, you're training your nervous system. You're teaching it we can feel discomfort without collapsing. Over time, your system gonna learn to adapt and your window gonna automatically expand. It's gonna grow. Things that used to piss you off ain't gonna even move you no more. Triggers that once controlled you, they gonna lose all their power. You're not even tripping. Not because life got easier, but because you took the time to get stronger. Now, here are the tools I got for you. When your thoughts race, learn to slow your breath down. 3 deep breaths in through your nose, slowly exhale through your mouth. When tension builds, get in the habit of moving your body around. Walk, do push ups, shake it out. When you're about to react, do yourself the biggest favor you can do. Pause, count to 5. That 5 seconds changes everything. When everything feels overwhelming, start naming what you see in front of you and around you. Bring yourself back to center and live in the present moment. These aren't rituals, they're tools. And they work because they work with your body. You're allowed to feel. I'm not telling y'all not to feel. Feeling is life, but regulation is not suppression. It's not drowning. You can feel sadness without becoming sadness, anger without becoming anger. You can have fear, but we doing away with that spirit of fear because God didn't give that to us. So we just gonna throw that one out. But anyway, this is a long game. And you're rewiring years and years of conditioning. So be patient with yourself. Continue to practice these things I'm giving you. This is pillar 2, nervous system regulation, the bridge between seeing clearly and acting wisely. Learn to expand your window, build your capacity. Stay calm when life tries you, because it is and it will. If this message helped you, support the channel by grabbing me a coffee. The link is in the description below. And on that note, we're going to end it like we always do. I appreciate y'all joining me for another episode of the Ben Rich Mindset. So here we go. All gas, no brakes. Lock in. Peace.